Today, I have a few last-minute updates before Palantir's Q2 earnings report and conference call tomorrow. So if you are by chance watching this after the conference call and you know all about the earnings report, then you are from the future, and I will start with this non-time sensitive news first, which is that Palantir has completely redone their website, as you'll see here, a complete redesign ahead of their Q2 earnings. So I think they like to keep things fresh and up to date. So let's just run through. This is the homepage, palantir.com. If I just click there, foundational software of tomorrow delivered today. So that does look like a new tagline. That's not something I've seen before, I don't believe. So I popped on over to the Trademark Registry, and I got a little bit down the rabbit hole of seeing what they have registered before. Powered by Apollo, quietly powering the institutions we depend on most. Search around. Some of these are dead, you'll see here on the right, like the language of intelligence and of finance and of analysis. Those are dead. Yeah, all the ones down here are dead. Almost seems like a Hollywood type name. But Gotham, Metropolis, Search Around, Cybermesh. Yeah, so if you want to maybe do a more advanced search than I've done, I would love to hear your findings. But here we are. This is Palantir's updated website. It looks great. It's got some great visuals. We build software that empowers organizations to effectively integrate their data, decisions, and operations, generating alpha amidst continuous disruption. And there's a lot more that you can read about. I'm not sure how much they've actually added, but there are brand new pages for Foundry, for Gotham, and Apollo, the operating system for the modern enterprise. Some really interesting graphics here. It's beautiful. I definitely recommend going through and taking a look for yourself. It really is a way to learn more about the segmentation of the product platforms. Here they are talking about the ontology and a corresponding image. I think they've done a great job. A lot of people were calling on more PR from Palantir, so I think this is definitely a step in the right direction, and it does highlight some of their partnerships, the impact studies that we've looked at before, and all of their different verticals. So definitely go and check that out. There are new pages for everything, and I think it looks great. So the other thing I wanted to touch on today before the earnings report is a little article here from Seeking Alpha about what to look for Q2. So as a last minute video here, I wanted to say what we should be looking for, because I agree with this article. Top line growth momentum. Really, the most important thing is going to be growth and what they guide for long term or next quarter for revenue. So I don't believe they'll be updating their 5-year outlook. They would probably save that for the end of the year if they were going to be updating it, but I think we should get a good estimate of what Q3 will hold for the company. They will probably sandbag that a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with a big estimate. We'll talk about that more after the earnings report. Accelerating Foundry growth. Now, I'm not sure if this is something that everyone is looking for, at least just yet. I've talked about it a lot recently, but it would be great to see. But I'm not sure the stock's going to react either way, as the stock would with the revenue. Growing profitability. Now, this is something that would be great to get an update on, especially if it is a positive one. We'll see about that shortly. And this kind of goes along with that, offsetting stock-based compensation. Now, this definitely is a big factor. This is something that is very important. We'll see how much stock-based compensation weighs down the financials and if they're able to overcome that substantially or slightly. And finally, clues about long-term vision. A nod to the channel. We would love to hear more about Palantir's long-term vision. So they closed out this article by saying, while revenue, Foundry, and profitability are all at the top of the list, we also hope to see management making headway at achieving profitability even when accounting for stock-based compensation. As an added bonus, we hope we can also hear some commentary from management about their long-term vision for the company, and in particular, how they see their startup and SPAC investments fitting in with that future. So that's where I'll leave it for now. Go check out Palantir's new website. It looks amazing. I'm so proud to be a shareholder in this company, and no, not just because their website looks good. I got a lot of blowback from that before, but check out this new Generate Alpha site, headlining Alex Karp and his awesome hair. But I'm very excited for Palantir's Q2 earnings report. I may not actually be able to get out a video on Thursday because I'll be traveling, but I'll be listening in and taking notes. Be sure to get out a video by Friday at the latest. Let me know your last minute predictions in the comments. Until next time.